on behalf of every American of every race and creed and color. Black lives are not endangered by police.
26-year-old medical worker Breonna Taylor shot and killed by Louisville police officers.
Lives are saved by police every single day.
A white police officer found guilty of killing the black teenager who was a passenger in a car driving away from a party.
And we're going to stand with law enforcement.
Daniel Prude died in March after officers put a spit hood over his head as he was taken into custody during a mental health episode.
An African-American woman was shot and killed by a white police officer while she was inside her own home.
It is a strategy failed Indiana Governor Mike Pence utilizes to garner racist white people in the states to deny simply reality.
Manuel Ellis, another black man, saying those haunting words during a violent encounter with 3 Tacoma police officers now accused of killing him.
Now to new developments in the deadly police shooting of Rayshard Brooks in a Wendy's parking lot in Atlanta last June.
It is the representation of where the modern-day Republican Party stands. No matter what the case may be, we stand with law enforcement even if they ruthlessly murder minorities for no damn reason.
A family distraught over the killing of 47-year-old Andre Hill, who was fatally shot by a Columbus, Ohio police officer.
Police body cam now released after the death of a young black man, a young father, outside Minneapolis.
Of course, because they simply have no rebuttal, Pence, like many Republicans, do not mention how police prey on the marginalized. They target the oppressor because they are the oppressees. There was this one guy, though, you may have heard of him. He brought this issue to the forefront. He spoke of the fatal transgressions police make with little to no justice. He shined a light on these crimes and outlined what are human rights violations every single day. The sad truth Republicans like Mike Pence deny is the raw data. African Americans make up less than 14% of the population. They accounted for almost 24% of over 6,000 fatal shootings by the police since 2015. Is this safety, Michael Pence? A 2020 study by Stanford University analyzed 100 million traffic stops by police departments across the U.S. and found black drivers were about 20% more likely to be stopped than white drivers. Thing is, for as inaccurate as Pence's words are, what this does, it creates a safety net for racist officers, ones who have ties to white supremacist groups and potentially could have been at or had confidants inside of the Capitol on January the 6th. He's providing cover for officers to continue their lawless ways. The numbers already show how the lack of accountability plagues the justice system in righting so many wrongs. Accountability is actually a great word for Pence. As the insurrectionist Trump crowd stormed the Capitol, Pence was protected by the very officers he shows no sympathy towards. When Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick lost his life because of MAGA, his mother spoke out backing the January 6th commission. Where was Pence during all of this? Did he not want justice for the crowd that wanted him dead? Well, no, he doesn't, because he has no balls to do the right thing. There's no money or opportunity in morality. So yeah, back the blue, Mike, except for when your followers annihilate the cops with a flagpole. Thus, you see the backlash from conservatives when LeBron James says black people are hunted every day when discussing the late Ahmaud Arbery, along with many other black athletes who take a knee to bring an end to systemic racism. They want a dumbed-down America, do Republicans. Donald Trump even said his quote, loves the poorly educated. And guess what? It's what helped his ascension to the White House in the 2016 election. It is a direct representation of what Republicans love, the inability to think outside of oneself to lead to a more promising, equal tomorrow for the United States of America.